The president's getting heat for saying that the New York Times is the enemy of the people. Well, in some ways, yes. And here's why. They do not understand anything outside of their own bubble. They really don't. They go out, we're going to go out into the heartland, and we're going to go find a bunch of liberal people that are pissed off about something. Well, wait a minute. Why is the right surging on YouTube? Is it that we're hypnotizing people? Or is it the fact that it's the only place left? You didn't take it seriously. The people on the right took it seriously because you wouldn't let us anywhere near any other platform. Yeah, okay. All right, Amazon, go ahead. Do a comedy special with Steven Crowder. No. You'll take any vile comedian, but you won't do a comedy special with Steven Crowder, and it would be huge. It would be huge. Let me do a history program for you, Netflix, Amazon. No. Nope. But I'll take anyone else on the left, and they can produce one. Okay, well, wait. You're cutting out half of your audience. Why would you do that? Well, because their political ideology is more important. And that political ideology on the left will give them power to shut down anything that they want. So they'll have control of everything. You won't have to worry about anything because they'll be so powerful that they'll make all of the calls and they'll be able to shape the country. Now that's ridiculous. Who would ever want to heat up the world so they could beat it into a shape more closely aligned with their desires? Oh, I don't know, other than that's an exact quote from the Fabian socialists around the turn of the century. That's what socialists want to do. So it said in the New York Times, it suggests, this new study, that YouTube may have played a role in steering Mr. McCain and other young men like him to the far-right fringes. Now, remember, they throw the far-right fringes in like Nazis, and then at the same time speak of Dave Rubin, Steven Crowder, Jordan Peterson. So neo-Nazis and those guys are exactly the same. Oh, man, you guys are so enlightened. One day, late 2014, YouTube recommended a self-help video to this guy by Stefan Molyneux, a Canadian talk show host and self-styled philosopher. Now, going to be straight up with you, don't know who this guy is. Might be good, might be bad, don't know. Like Mr. McCain, Mr. Molyneux had a difficult childhood. He talked about overcoming hardships through self-improvement. Oh, that's crazy. Oh my gosh, those people need to be thrown in jail. You know what? Especially that damn Tony Robbins. He is a rebel that has to be stopped. He seemed smart and passionate, and he wrestled with big questions like free will, along with political advice on topics of dating and job interviews. Mr. Molyneux, who calls himself an anarcho-capitalist. Oh, okay, all right. So that's like Penn Jillette. Penn would not consider himself a figure on the right. He's an anarcho-capitalist. What does that mean? He believes in the free system, the free market, but he doesn't believe in any structure. He believes anarchy, and then people will figure it out. Now, I'm grossly distilling this, but you get the point. That's not a figure on the right. There's a difference. What's the difference? Some people believe in the Constitution. Yes, I know it's crazy, and you'll never recognize that, New York Times, that what many people are saying is we just want to return to constitutional law that makes sense, where you have a right to be heard. You have a right to a jury trial. You have a right to be innocent until proven guilty, not the other way around. They then go on to say that he also was a men's rights advocate. Oh, there's a problem. He believes that men have rights. And he said that feminism was a form of socialism, that the progressive gender politics were holding young people and young men back. No, that's not true. Are you crazy? No. All you have to do is change gender, guys. If you just change gender, you can get the medal in every single sport. How is that holding you back? You just have to declare you're not a man. That's it. He offers conservative commentary on pop culture and current events, explaining why Disney's Frozen was an allegory about female vanity. Oh, that kind of sounds interesting. And why the fatal shooting of an unarmed black teenager by a white police officer was proof of the dangers of the rap culture. I don't agree with that on the surface, but I'd like to hear his explanation. McCain was a liberal who cared about social justice. Oh, well, there's your problem. There is no such thing as social justice. There is only justice. Justice, blind justice, not social justice. He was worried about wealth inequality. Okay, well, you're clearly not somebody who believes in the Constitution. And he believed in climate change. But he found Mr. Molyneux's diatribes fascinating, even when they disagreed. Well, that can't happen. Oh, no, don't listen to anybody you disagree with. Don't do it. You'll start thinking for yourself, especially people you disagree with. Don't listen to them. Don't sit in your car and listen to somebody that you disagree with and go, oh, no, wait a minute. I'd like to hear that a little bit more. Oh, gee, I never thought of it that way. Oh, well, that guy's crazy. Don't think of it like that. Just stay with your narrow group of friends. You'll all walk in life's step, and life will be perfectly and clearly gray from birth to death.